Yo, what's going on guys? Darren here back with another Revive video, and today I'll be answering some questions that some people have asked me. Okay, so now for some of you sorry might think that if you don't know, the Intagible Barrier is going on right now, and many are asking where should they spend their stamina on. Okay, I have mixed opinions on this. All right, but first we'll get to the event first. All right, so I'll adventure. There's gonna be a bunch of phases. Okay, depending on how much you complete it. So for me, I haven't progressed on as much as you may think. But I already have a video recorded for this, but I haven't finished editing it. But I'm making this video ASAP because a lot of people are asking me to do so. Most of them are from my friends and maybe some from YouTube too. But anyway, now I saw a lot of people wondering whether they should spend their stamina on the event first or the Intangible Barrier. Okay, now usually I would say go for event first because event is event limited, right? Now in terms of this, whether how much you can clear the store, you can actually clear it fairly easily with the daily stamina they give you, and if you do have the monthly card activated, you get an extra 60 stamina per day. Now calculating all over that until May 31st, the event ends about around 4 or 5 days before. I mean, the grind stage ends before. It ends earlier compared to the shop. Okay, so the shop will stay for a few days extra. So what you want to do is there's another section of the shop I haven't unlocked yet, but I will do unlock off screen. But I'm just here telling you guys, since you have until May 31st, and Intagible Barrier comes once per month if I'm not wrong. It's really limited. Sometimes they do twice per month. I forgot the rotations for Intagible Barrier release dates, but if I remember correctly, it's at least once per month. Now I would say that you go for event, but in this case I advise you, if you can, go for Intangible Barrier. You need around 500 to 600 stamina to fully clear everything. That is, if you can do it all at one go, you get the lowest amount of stamina spent possible. Now why I say this, if you don't know Intangible Barrier game mode, or you haven't played it before, basically it has around 4 phases, and each phase has multiple steps. So if you fail to defeat an enemy one of those steps, you'll be back to the beginning of that phase. Once you get the new phase, you have a new checkpoint. So for example, if I go in here right now, you will only have a fixed team. All right, you cannot change anything. I think can change, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you can't change because it's been a while since I last played this game mode. Now back then I only had one team formation, which is basically what I'm using right now. And so if you do get into a phase, you only you're only back to the beginning of that phase. You don't go back. For example, if you're at phase 3, you're not going to go back to phase 1. Instead, if you're already late phase 3, you're going to go back to the start of phase 3 and need to use stamina again, which is a bit of a waste. So what I suggest to you is if you can clear it all at one go, it will be preferred, because you would spend less stamina and you can still have leftover stamina for the event to grind the event resources. And if you fail, if you're not confident to go to like last phase, then please don't go, because some enemies there are actually hard. I have trouble like killing them all. Honestly, when I tried it for the first time, I failed twice at the last bear stage with the black bear. I failed twice and I had to manual it in order to like pass it. So, and it was also with Mad Babe as well, 90, which is a bit sucked because since I spent a lot of time on like building her and I still failed that stage, honestly I feel bad. Okay, let's continue on the topic on whether you should do this event or the Isle Adventure event. Now I would highly suggest, if you can, do this first. Okay, you only do until the part where you can't do anymore, then you stop, then you continue to use your stamina on the current event, which is the Out Avenger. Now, your progress won't reset. It only resets at a new season of Intagible Barrier. For example, if you left it at phase 3, the next day when reset time comes, you won't be back to phase 1, you'll be still there, and you do have the option. They will ask you if you want to continue or not, but of course you have to spend extra stamina for it. Okay, now why I say that you should do this event first is because main reason being is that you can like get the those contactable cores which you need to exchange for UEs. Now I do have 4,000 of them, but I bought 2 UEs. So I bought where is it? Yeah, as you can see, I bought the Malevolence, which is the Dark Anemone, and Fateless, which is probably Isabel's UE. But I don't have Isabel because I accidentally bought it. But this one is the, if I'm not wrong, it's probably the UE for what's the name? Ardesia, I think. Yeah. But anyway, you can get these things to like buy UE. So instead of like wasting your souls on like pulls just in case to get off banner, you can actually get this right here. But keep in mind, you can only buy 1 UE at a time. So yeah, you can get 1 UE here and try your luck to pull for 1 more UE. Then you will have fully max UE possible for your dolls. Basically, 1 from pulling and 1 exchange, it saves a lot of souls. That's a good tip for you guys. And that's basically it, because this currency by far is more expensive than what we can farm in the event. For in my circumstance, since I still don't have Suigetsu, I only get 11 of those corals per run. So I need to do 60 runs for me to be able to get the materials done. It sounds sad, but it is what it is. I didn't pull for Artesia. I'm saving for Simbred, which is the next UE rotation. That's not UE rotation, the UR rotation that's coming after Artesia. So yeah, I have healer, but although I'm fond of order energy regeneration, but in my opinion, I do already have it, and Edin is really cool. So I feel like when I have Ardesia, it will be really hard to like switch up my my formation. Basically, usually this would work better, but since Ardesia came in, I had to like find a way to like fit her into the formation. So what would end up being is I don't use Ardesia at all, and I would still use the old formation. Basically, it makes you feel like, why did I even pull for this doll? I didn't even use it, and I wasted my soul, my crystals on it, my pulls. What's the point, right? So it's better to end up not regretting it and stop pulling for the character that you don't actually want to use. You only pull when you feel like, oh, you need this. You must have this to improve or move on in the story chapter or something, or get better in PvP. PvP in this game is honestly easy. Well, that is if you actually have characters that actually kills your opponent faster. But if you delay for too long, your opponent might kill you first, and that's what happened in some scenarios. Back in the days where Ella meta is still there, Ella is scary, really scary. If you have Ella fully built, trust me, Ella is the king of PvP or queen of PvP back then. Back then, before Metamorphosis came in, Ella is literally being used everywhere. The same formation, Tuonel, Ella, and a general tank like what's the name? What's the name again for that? I don't know the name of the Pegasus girl. Is it Caledonia? I think it's Caledonia. Yeah. Basically, that's the usual rotation for it to go. But anyway, that's basically it for this video. Now, I know a lot of you have mixed opinions on you should farm event first or Intangible Barrier first, but I personally would go for Intangible Barrier first, since you do get a lot of cores from doing it, and it would not be a waste of it would only be a waste of stamina if you fail to do one full phase and you have to waste your stamina again, which I highly suggest you not to force yourself, because it's better to spend something on you can do than spending it on something you can't do. Right, that's basically it for me. Now, hopefully this clears some of you guys' mind. Be sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Any opinions is really commented. I read all of your comments. I do reply on all of your comments. I'm really active in replying. Lately I'm not active maybe posting videos because sometimes I have no motivation. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. Sometimes I record a video but I haven't finished editing, hence the one that I made. I tried making a guide video, but I felt like it's been a few days and since I last recorded, so I thought nobody wants to see it because it's already past few days and people might already know what to do. In case you guys still want to see it, let me know in the comments below, then I will post it. And yeah, that's basically it for me today. Hope this clears your mind again. And yeah, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind whenever you want. Not forcing you to do anything, but yeah, it helps the channel. Slowly growing. We managed to hit 178 subs, which is really amazing. I never thought I would get this far, honestly. But I'm glad to have this nice community of own. It's a small community, but I'm glad. Okay, some people says that Revive Witch is dead, but the community is still there. There's still people playing it. As long as you guys supporting the game will not die easily. Okay, the game will not die easily. I can't say for sure, can't guarantee the game will not die, but as long as it still stands, just play the game until it lasts. Alright, that's all from me. My name's Aaron. Hope you guys are having a nice day. See you guys in the next video.